Good evening here, and this is Sunayana. Welcome back to my channel. For the update, it's a quick energy update on the Divine Masculine for October 2018. I've just taken 2 days, that is the 24th of October and the 25th. I'm just doing a basic quick energy update on these 2 days for the Divine Masculine. And I have taken the highest self, the mental space and the heart space, along with a couple of oracle guidance as well here. Now, I had only asked for 4 cards in both the places, but I've got more than 4 cards. It just kind of flew out, so I guess it was meant for the spirits to show me what they had to show me. So the Divine Masculine in this period from the 24th to the 25th of this month, October 2018, his highest self is calling for rest and rejuvenation here. There is a mental conflict in the process, which is the Two of Swords in the usual tarot deck. Therefore, he needs to rest, rejuvenate, understand what he wants. It's like the Four of Swords energy in the usual tarot. And then, of course, we have transformation. So, after the initial mental conflict, the rest and rejuvenation, understanding of his spiritual self, the spirit is showing us that there is a change in the Divine Masculine that is happening within the next 2 days, which is transformation that also brings in fulfillment of wishes and then partnership and alliances. So some kind of energy transformation is happening within the next 2 days because of the full moon cycle right now that we are facing, or we will be facing tomorrow as well. So therefore, there is an amount of change of energy in the Divine Masculine that I can see, and that is the reason why I am doing this quick update, energy update here for the twin flame journey. So of course, there is, again, I'm repeating, there is mental conflict still in his mind. That's a Two of Swords energy, and that's the reason why there is rest and rejuvenation as well. That will help to clear up the mental conflict as well. And then, of course, we have the transformation. For some reason, we are getting the transformation here. We will see how that works. And there is fulfillment of wishes along with the transformation. That is also bringing in for the Divine Masculine a foundation for partnership and alliances. So that's a good energy, of course, to have within the next 2 days. Now, his mental energy state is a Lovers in reverse. I had the Lovers for the Divine Feminine in reverse as well, which is, of course, the balance, the disbalance in their love relationship. There is some conflict here right now. Something is not working in the partnership that it should have been working right properly. So there is a kind of disbalance in the love relationship at this point in time in the mental space for the Divine Masculine that I can see right now. But then the next card is the Eight of Pentacles, which is showing me that since there is a conflict area here, this man is working very hard. He's like an apprentice. He's stretching this amount of pentacle to turn that into a gold coin. He already has the 7 and he's working on the 8 pentacle here, which means that he's working very hard. But at the same time, this card also indicates that spirit is asking him to balance off the work with his emotional self as well. It's like all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. But right now in the mental space, he does want to work hard. He does want to bring in money. He does want to bring in security. He does want to, bring in partnership or alliances, as we have seen here. That will also give rise to the fulfillment of wishes for the Divine Masculine because of the change that is slowly happening in his heart and in his mind. But then this is also the case that you will have to remember that he will have to balance both his work and his commitment or his relationships or his financial stability to an extent where he can really find some kind of balance, not just by working hard, not by being dedicated, which is good. There is no problem, but at the same time, he also needs to balance out the energy. The next card is the Seven of Wands, and that is again the card for the Divine Feminine I had, protecting his desire with grit and determination. He knows his desire because he has the fulfillment of wishes card in the higher self. So therefore, he knows what he wants. It's not that he is not sure of that. He very well knows what he wants. And he's also fighting to protect that. He's also fighting to bring in the stability in his desire with grit and determination, holding on to that portion of his life so that he can work on this and bring in the fruition. The next is the Six of Cups, and here the Six of Cups is come straight away for me. There is no reverse, which means that in his mind space, the Divine Masculine wants to reconnect with his past memories of the good times, of the happy times he always had, which kind of trigger his good emotions, He is feeling the need, the security, and the comfort of the unconditional love that some have given him in the twin flame journey. His Divine Feminine has given him. He is wanting that back with the Six of Cups here, and that means that somebody from his past who has given him the comfort for a certain period of time, or the unconditional love, that has kind of triggered his hormones and he has felt good about it. He wants that same kind of feeling back in his life in this next coming 2 days. Sorry. For which the transformation is, now I can see where the transformation is happening and why I have received this card here. Sorry. It's because of the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is the freedom. When the Eight of Swords is like this, the man is tied. He is blindfolded, he is tied. But at the same time, there is a chance of him coming out from here because of the swords. The way it is placed, it's not very tight. It's loose. There are a couple of gaps, there are holes in here, there are places that he can escape from, So therefore, it also shows that. Now, in this case, in this reading, it's come in the reverse, which is telling me that there is a change in the mind of the Divine Masculine. He wants to free himself. He is kind of freeing himself from the entrapment, because that is where the transformation is coming in, along with the fulfillment of wishes. He wants that. He is desiring that transformation, the change in himself. He doesn't want to be trapped within this energy of the Eight of Swords, feeling lost. So therefore, the card has come in reverse, which is very good, which shows me that the transformation, however small it could be, is actually happening in the physical world as well. Now for this, there is Queen of Pentacles. Now, with all the changes of fulfillment of wishes, I can take this card and show you how the Queen of Pentacles is working here. The Queen of Pentacles is a person who is extremely nice, sensitive. She is a woman here, a woman figure for sure. But at the same time, she is also a person who is capable of running all the sectors in her life very efficiently. She can manage her home, her outside, her work, her social life, everything with a much calmer balance of situations that she has within herself, and that is why she is the Queen of Pentacles. She's graduated from being the Knight of Pentacles to becoming the Queen of Pentacles. That is giving her more determination, and she is a calm, sensitive figure who wants that or who wishes to have partnership and alliances, fulfillment of wishes, everything, but in the right possible way, with justice, with adequate patience, being calm and composed. She's a person, she's a little secretive as well. If she has a bank account, she doesn't want other people to know. She has the determination, she has that wisdom to keep that account secret. So she is a person of many facets, She has many colors to her personality, which is why she's called the Queen of Pentacles. And that is the reason why the masculine, it's the yin and yang energy, the male and the female energy. Sometimes we have, all human beings have got both the energies. If you are a woman listening to this video, you will find that you sometimes have the male energy as well as the female energy. The same happens with the man. He also has the male energy and sometimes will also have the female energy. So it all depends on what kind of energy that he is succumbing to or taking from or withdrawing from or accepting, accepting or welcoming that kind of energy in his system. So right now in the next 2 days, the 24th and the 25th, the divine masculine looks like to me is kind of changing in a very slow fashion, but has realized that change is necessary. And that is the reason why there is a transformation card here. And then you have the you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Then you have the Six of Cups where he is looking for the unconditional love. Whoever it is has given it to him, whether it's his past or the present or the future that he can foresee. If he is with his divine feminine, who is capable of actually giving him that unconditional love and support that he has been craving from within deep inside of him, So it's a good mindset. Actually, the energies are moving well. That's good to see, from the lovers being lopsided to slowly getting into the Eight of Pentacles kind of an energy when he knows there is a balance that needs to be drawn, and as well as holding on to his desire with a lot of grit and determination. That's an excellent card to have as well. The Six of Cups, it shows his desire that he is protecting, because that is what he is wanting. He's wanting the comfort, he's wanting that security, he's wanting that fulfillment of wishes, he's wanting the satisfaction of being with somebody who can afford to give him all that he actually from internally desires. That is what he is fiercely protecting, because he knows that is what he wants. As well as in the same way, he is trying to free himself from the Eight of Swords energy by untying himself and slipping away from the sword energy and taking support from the Queen of Pentacles. It's support in the balance, support to find himself, support in the way that he wants his personality to be like, from the Queen of Pentacles, he's kind of extracting her energy so that he can kind of take that energy into and within himself, absorb that energy. These are the cards for the divine masculine in the mental space. In his heart, it's a Four of Wands in reverse, which is where there is a conflict in his home life, the domestic situation. Now, whether he is married, whether he's single, whatever the status could be, he is not happy where he lives right now. He is very unhappy. His heart knows that there is a lack of support in his home. That could be from his karmic partner, his immediate family members, or his parents, whosoever, or his siblings. It could be any situation. But the home front doesn't look good at all, because there is a lot of conflict, lot of stress, lot of tension within the walls of the home that he is living. So this is the kind of situation in his heart. He knows about that. He has realized that, and therefore this situation is permitting his, it's there in his heart at the moment. For which the next card is a Three of Pentacles. That is a card of partnership and alliances that I have received in the higher self, where he understands that he can work throughout his life. He can be like the Eight of Pentacles guy, just working all by himself. But we all know that one person or one singular number can only go that far, can only do so much, can only bring in so much of wealth. But when there is a partnership and an alliance with whosoever that he wishes to create that with his divine feminine in this case, he will automatically get much more richer. He will be more fulfilled. He will have more access to his financial security. So in every way, if you look at this card of the Three of Pentacles here, this man is there are three of the people, they're standing in the church, and there is somebody who is talking about some kind of construction or some kind of event or some message that he is communicating with the two other people, basically telling us that the three person are working together. It's a teamwork, it's a collaborated effort. So therefore, that is what the divine masculine is looking for. He's looking for the partnership and alliance at this point in time, because he has realized that he cannot be alone for the longest period, where he can be, but it won't really grant him any fruition, any result at the end of the day. So he needs collaborated effort. Plus, in this, he's got the Six of Wands in reverse, which is where, of course, it shows that there is no victory. There is a feeling of, sense of loneliness here. He's not getting what he wants practically. So the joy is celebration, because when this card is like this, it's all about joy, it's all about celebration, it's all about happiness, because there is some kind of fulfillment that he has received, either in his personal front or in his professional work life, wherever he is at that point in time. But right now, the card is in reverse, which tells me that the particular factor of being proud, of being happy, of accepting his pride and ego with confidence is missing in action. And therefore, there is the Eight of Wands in reverse as well, which is telling you that the divine masculine needs to have a lot of patience at this point in time. Yes, there are delays, there are frustrations, there are things like that. But at this point in time, what he needs is a lot of patience, So therefore, he has to hold on for the right time to happen, for the right opportunity to come, for the right movement to take place at this point in time. So therefore, he cannot rush, because if this card is like this, which means that there is a lot of rush, there is a lot of communication, lot of rush, lot of things are moving and lot of action is happening. But at this point, the card is in reverse, which is kind of telling me that it has a message specifically for the divine masculine at this point, to say that he needs to calm down, wait and be patient for the period of time, through the energy of being a high priestess. The energy of the high priestess is an extremely good energy. It's a major arcana in the tarot deck. Whenever there is a major arcana in the tarot deck, it means a significant message that is being communicated. And high priestess is one of the major arcanas. She is a person, a woman, a saintly figure who is sitting in the dark. She's guarding the night, but she has a lot of intellect, and what she uses most importantly is her intuition. That is what the spirit is asking the divine masculine at this point in time, is to use his intention rather than being too logical or too rational about any situation that he needs to handle. He needs to hear his inner voice. He needs to know. That's why there is this card of rest and rejuvenation, to get this mental conflict, whatever he can, out of the way, the Two of Swords energy, and to accept the fact that he has to behave like the high priestess, using his power of wisdom, that he has his own inner voice that he needs to hear at this point in time, which will guide him towards the right direction. Because I don't know why these cards fell out, but it fell out, and so I've taken them. Page of Wands, this is a person. He is the fire energy, which is Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Now, in this particular card, if you see closely, this man is standing with a wand, and the wand is sprouting a few leaves here, which is calling for spiritualism, which is calling for the discovery of spiritualism, of his own inner self. He is excited, he is happy, because something has triggered his intention, his intuition has been triggered. That is why we have the high priestess here, and that is bringing that kind of page of wand energy where he wants to discover more. He is scared because at the same time he doesn't want to leave the comfort of what he already has, and that is what the next card is also depicting, the Eight of Cups in reverse, which means that the person, the divine masculine, is scared of leaving what he already has. He's scared of walking into the unknown because he doesn't know if the unknown path will be good for him. But at the same time, he knows that he is being triggered to leave that destination, to leave that place that is not working for him anymore, by using his intuition, by knowing, by being guarded and guided by this priestess, by the high priestess, where he knows that he will have to finally leave and go what is not manifesting or serving his highest desire anymore. So therefore, this card is also coming along with the page of wand here, that is kind of triggering his heart energy to think in a different way for the transformation to happen. The thinking process is beginning here, where his thinking is been learning to think in a different way, which is extremely good. And that is why we also have the Three of Wands in reverse, where this man is waiting. He knows he has to go, he has to travel, he has to leave that comfort zone where he has been used to staying for a longer period of time, being the domesticated person or whatever that he is being used to having. But right now that comfort zone is coming to an end. He's standing here, he is wondering, he is also frustrated about the delays in this entire process because he wants things to move faster. And that is why we also had this the Eight of Wands in reverse, that is at the same time telling the divine masculine to hold on to his gut instinct, to be patient, to listen to his intuition first, act out like the high priestess, and things will all fall into place for him automatically, which is a damn good card to have right here. This is all in the heart space. As an universal guidance, the universe is talking to the divine masculine here, and this is the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome, is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So he needs to surrender. He needs to understand that all this transformation, all the mental conflict, everything that is happening right now, he needs to surrender to in front of the universe and wait for the universe to guide him through his intuition, through his high priestess energy, so that he can get the fulfillment of his wishes, because that's when the energy from the universe will kick in. Okay, as the goddess guidance, he has focused intention, which means keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So everything, that means a surrender, a focus, everything is working for his benefit, but he will have to follow these guidelines, these energies for this to happen. And in his love, he has worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So there is no reason to rush, no reason to get worried, no reason to feel insecure, to be in discomfort, because everything that is happening right now in the divine masculine's life, in his energy level, is all for a purpose. Every delay, every obstacle, every frustration, every moment that he is going through at this time, at this point in time, this is a collective energy of the divine masculine that I'm talking about. But it's all happening for a purpose. It's all happening for a reason. So therefore, there is no anxiousness, no panic, nothing to worry about, because this anxiousness and panic is bad, because this Eight of Wands is also about anxiousness and panic attack. So that's why things need to slow down. Things have to work out its own timing, divine timing. Things will work out, and that is why it is telling us here that even his love life, even the relationship, even the balance, the lopsided balance of being in the lover's position right now is affected. But all this is happening for a reason. It's all going to work out at the end of the day. So this is a quick energy update for the collective divine masculine in the in the twin flame relationship for October 2018, from the 24th to the 25th. I'm also going to do an update for the divine feminine for that same period at a little later stage. Thank you so much, guys, and see you again. Bye.